What's up, everybody? It's Dante with Iron Lion Collectibles. Right now, I'm going to get into this 2024-25 Panini Prizm Premier League Soccer 3-box number 14 random teams. I'm going to go ahead, share this on over to the group, tag everybody up, and then we will do the random like we do, and then get into the break. Alright, got it shared on over. Alrighty, got everybody tagged on up that it would let me. Boom, let's go ahead and get into this random. So we have Mr. Dylan Gouge on top, and then Toa Vu on the bottom. Anything less than 4, we will re-roll. As a 7, so that works. Alright, we got Joe Anderson on top, and then Kenneth Kane on the bottom. Alrighty. Cool. Alright, and then for our teams, we're going to have Arsenal on top, and Wolverhampton Wanderers here on the bottom. That is a 12. Alright, we got Chelsea on top. And then we're going to have Brighton and Hove Albion on the bottom. Boom. I do want to apologize. I am not very familiar with soccer. I think that'll be evident in this break. I do want to apologize in advance. But I'm the solo breaker right here, right now. So this is what you got. I do apologize. Alrighty. Boom. That trade timer is up. You got 3 minutes if you want to trade. I will do my best with this break, though. I will give my honest best effort with it. As always. Alright, you got a minute and a half left if you want to trade. If not, no worries. ready. Doesn't look like anybody said anything in the chat. That's all right. No trades. All right. Good luck, everybody, in this break. Again, I will do my best. 3 boxes. Let's do this. Stack those 2 up. Open this one up. Get our 12 packs out. Empty. All right. Good luck. Hello. Have some color. Interesting. I'll also go ahead and do this really quick before I get too far into it. Boom. Boom. Alrighty. Rookie there. Alright. We're going to have Jose Sa here for Wolverine Hampton. Going over to Tuavu. There you go, sir. Boom and boom. Gray, Cole Palmer, Nicholas. All right, turnaround card. We have Morgan Rogers there for Aston Villa. Going over to Kenny Kane. Boom and boom. Ooh, a red here of Joshua Zirkzee. Number to 199. 46 out of 199. Going over to Manchester U. Man U. Going over to Raymond Chung. There you go, sir. Then we have Lewis Hall here. Going over to Newcastle United on the laser. Ooh, 99 out of 99 here on the penmanship signatures of Kevin De Bruyne. Going over to Manchester City. Going over to Joe Doherty. 99 out of 99. Very nice there. Let me get through this, and then I'll get that all secure and protected for you. Kevin De Bruyne. Not bad here. Let's see. Kevin De Bruyne, 99 out of 99. Very nice. Boom, and let me get you your sticker, your Iron Lion exclusive sticker. There you go. Going over to Manchester City. Nice looking card. We're going to have Hee-chan Huang here for Wolverine Hampton there. We're going to have a rookie of Samuel. And Harriet Wilson. Lucas, Alex, Daniel, Manuel, DeJean. All right, we're going to have Will Hughes here for Crystal Palace. Number to 299 there. Going over to Kenny Kane. Congratulations there, sir. Man. Going over to Wolverine Hampton here. We're going to have a cracked ice of Jorgen Larson. That is going over to Tua. And then Sam Morsey to end us off. Nice and protected. Dean, Lewis, Romeo, Andy, Jack. We're going to have a Brennan Johnson here on the kaleidoscopic insert. Let me double check that really quick just to make sure. Going out to Tottenham. Let me see. Why isn't this showing up? Let's see. Let's take a look, shall we? Checklist. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Not numbered, but very sick. Boom. Want a color blast or a manga? That is what I want. All right, we got a blue here. This is going to be Lamar B. Number to 299. Going over to Aston Villa. Going over to Kenny Kane. Yet again, congratulations there, sir. All right, and then on the cracked ice here, we're going to have Mark G for Crystal Palace. Going over to Kenny Kane. All right. Kenny Kane getting a lot in this break so far. No. Yes. Boom. All right. We're going to have Alexander Isak here on the fractal. Ooh. Hello. Hello. On the fractal going over to Newcastle United. Going over to James Conlon there. There you go, sir. Going over to Southampton here. Taylor. Nice looking card there. Very nice. And just to make sure, I'm going to go through these again. Is this... I'm not seeing it numbered, so I think this is base. Don't see it numbered. Give me 1 second, everybody. Give me 1 second. I just want to be sure. I would hate to mess something up. Yeah, okay. Okay, cool. Just making sure. Alrighty. I saw that there was like a green fractal and it said out of 5. So I just wanted to make sure. I'm not seeing out of 5 on here, and I looked on eBay just to double check, see what the fractals look like, stuff like that. So, all right. What's up, BT? What's going on? Anderson, Martin. Nice emergent insert there. Then we're gonna have a Ryan Gravenberch here on the cracked ice, going over to Liverpool FC. That is going over to Kenny Kane. Kenny Kane is getting all of it. That will do it for that pack. Same old, yep. Same here. Same here. Ooh, on the white. Going over to Chelsea FC here. 2 out of 35. Not bad. Going over to Chelsea FC. Let's see. Who's got that? That's going to be Joe Anderson there. It depends on how big the break is. I mean, if it sells out soon, I'll do it. If it sells out soon, I'll do it. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let me see really quick. All right, cool. Going over to Chelsea FC. Boom. There you go, nice and secure for you. Allen and Ginter. I mean, it's a half case, correct, that we have up there. I could knock that out pretty fast, honestly. I can knock A&G out pretty fast. Especially if it's a half case. I can get that done in record time. So if it sells out, yeah, I'll do it. Absolutely. Ooh, okay, some snake skin. You know what? We're going to put it in, oh my goodness, and a red. All right, well, let's just pull the red up forward. We're going to have John Duran here. This is going to be numbered to 199 there. Going over to Aston Villa. Going over to Kenny Kane. Yet again, Kenny. Eating this break. Alrighty. And let's see. Who do we have here? We're going to have Will Hughes here on the snakeskin. Going over to Crystal Palace. Kenny Kane also. Bam. Yeah, BT. I mean, I'm not saying you do whatever, like you do whatever you want to do with your money, right? But like if that sells out, if that sells out by like I would say by like around 9:15, give or take a little, I could knock that out. Yeah, I could absolutely knock that out. All right. Let's take a look at this snakeskin one. I'm going to record, or I'm going for a record and taking L's, so I'm considering it. Starting with hobbies. Snakeskin, not number, no. It's alright, snakeskins are very sick looking. Very, very sick looking. Boom. Going through these again. Alright. Boom. Alrighty. That is it for box number 1. Alright, box number 2. Let's get into it. 12 packs. Boom. Dropping packs. The huge. Another fractal, it looks like. It is a fractal. This is Cody Gakpo. Going over to Liverpool FC. Going over to Kenny Kane. Who else? At this point, who else? Rico Lewis on the laser here. Going over to Man City. Joe Doherty. Not bad. Jake O'Brien. Bowen. Jeremy. Ollie. Emergent insert. We're going to have a Renato V here. Rookie. Going over to Chelsea FC. Not bad. Tyler. Mario. To end off that pack. A blue. Savino. Manchester City. This is going to be numbered to 299 here. 22 out of 299. Going over to Man City. Joe Doherty getting that one. Then we have on the cracked ice Enzo Fernandez there for Chelsea FC. Turned around. All right, we're going to have a Gilberto Silva over for Arsenal on the autograph there. Going over to James Conlon. There you go, James. Not bad. We'll take an auto of any kind. Any kind. Base auto, but still an auto. There you go. Going over to Arsenal. And we're going to have a Tyler rookie card here. Sean Longstaff. Nice. Need I say more? Ollie Watkins here on the silver. Ben Johnson. And then Elliott. Excuse me. Elliott there to end us off. All right, on the kaleidoscopic here, we're going to have Pedro Neto going over to Chelsea FC. Nice little silver there. Oh! Well, there it is. Ooh, there it is. Let me put that down for a second. We got the red number to 199 of Lloyd Kelly here going over to Newcastle United. Let's just get through these really quick. Alrighty. Prismania of Wayne Rooney. Very nice there. Manchester United. Who's got him? It's going to be Raymond Chung getting that one. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. That is what you want to see. Wayne Rooney Prismania. Let me get you an Iron Lion exclusive. The autofocus going in and out is making... I don't know how to fix that. I noticed that too, Kenny. I'm very sorry about that. I don't know. Like, I'll wave my hands in front of it. Does not matter. I'll close the app, reopen it. Does not matter. I don't know what the issue is with it. Wayne Rooney Prismania. Very, very nice. Nice little short print there. Boom. Oh, what am I doing? Hold on. Let me protect this card really quick. I don't know. I mean, I see it too. I don't know. I genuinely still does it. I don't know. We need like Geek Squad to come out here and figure this out for us. All right, we got a red. We got a numbered of Richarlison. Sorry, I'm not familiar with soccer. I'm very sorry. Going over to Totem. That is going over to Kenny Kane. Kenny. There you go. That is yours, sir. All right, and then we're going to have Chris Richards here for Crystal Palace. That's going over to Kenny Kane as well. Boom. Bam. Did you really buy it out? Did you actually? Oh my goodness, BT. We got fireworks. We got Kyle Walker Peters here on the fireworks. Oh, nice little checkerboard too behind. Very nice. That is going over to Southampton. Dylan Gouge getting that one. Nice little checkerboard here. These are very nice cards, actually. The checkerboards. Lucas going over to Totem. That is going over to Kenny Kane as well. Boom. Nice rookie checkerboard there, nonetheless. Not bad. Not bad, not bad. I'll be less complaining tonight, I promise. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right, Evan Ferguson. Center stage there. And then on the laser, Dean Henderson. All right. How many spots were left, BT? Just curious. How many spots that you bought out the break? On the white, we're gonna have Nicholas F. Going over to West Ham United. Steve Miller getting that one. This is gonna be number 235. Yes, it is. 23 out of 35. There you go, Steve. Nice silver. Boom. Let us see. Seven? Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I got you. You bought out 7 spots. I got you. I'll break it tonight. I see. Alrighty. So it's going over to Steve. If I can put it in. Don't clip that. Out of context. Do not clip that. Boom. Nice and secure. I got you, BT. It's my job, man. I got you. I'm here for y'all. A and G's fun to break, too. In my opinion. You never know what you're going to get. Like a blue here for Crystal Palace. Number 2, $2.99 there. Going over Crystal Palace. That is going to be Kenny Kane yet again. Kenny is cleaning house with this break. Nice little silver. Boom. Nice and protected. All right. Last box. Last box. Let's not hit the Prismania. The hit. Empty. All right. All right, on the silver emergent rookie, we're going to have Taylor Hardwood there. This is going over to Southampton. Who's got Southampton? That's going over to Dylan Gouge. There you go, Dylan. Boom. Why are these 3 backwards? What? That has not been like that this whole time breaking this. Why? Why? Okay, and then just more backwards. Interesting. What is going on, chat? Oh, we got a blue. Looks like a blue cracked ice, too, nonetheless. Facundo, B. Yeah. Going over to Joe Anderson on the blue cracked ice. Number 275, 68 out of 75. Not bad there. Nice little color match with the cracked ice, too, nonetheless. Nice silver. That last auto is still live, too. Boom, nice and secure in the top loader. Alrighty, let's do it. Phil Foden on the base. Ooh, this one's very... Is that just a regular cracked ice behind it? Very shiny. On the fractal here, we're going to have Wilfred N. Going over to Joe Anderson. There you go, Joe. Then we have another cracked ice of Joe Gomez here going over to Liverpool FC. Why are there 3 cards turned around now in all these packs? Why? I am confusion. Alright, blue cracked ice. Nice little color match here. Going over to Chelsea FC. This is going to be numbered to 75. 52 out of 75. Going over to Joe Anderson. There you go, Joe. Nice silver. Alrighty. Boom. On the kaleidoscopic here, going over to Brighton. Then we have another cracked ice of Dean Henderson. Four turned around in this one. Interesting. Edson Alvarez for West Ham United. Alon. Oh, and here is our third auto here of Jan Bednarek. Jan Bednarek, I believe. Maybe. Again, sorry, not familiar with soccer. I do apologize. Boom. Going over to Southampton. That is going over to Dylan Gouge. Congratulations, Dylan. Boom. Nice and secure. Nice laser there. Center stage. Nice silver there. Oh, we got a red and a checkerboard. Our red is going to be Eddie here from Crystal Palace. It's going to be numbered to 199. Kenny Kane yet again, cleaning house. Then our checkerboard is going to be Lemaire, B. Going over to Aston Villa. That is going over to Kenny Kane as well. Both going over to Kenny. Congratulations, Kenny. Back-to-back hits. Boom, nice and secure. All right, down to 3 packs. Fireworks here of Martin for Arsenal. And we have a silver of Calvin Phillips. I have a blue here of Jeremy Doku for Manchester City. That is going to be out of 299. Going over to Manchester City is Joe Doherty getting that one. All right, last pack. Let me actually go ahead and take care of Mr. Joe Doherty's card before I forget. Silly me. Boom. Last pack. Good luck. I'm going to have another blue of Chris Richards here for Crystal Palace. $2.99. Going over to Kenny Kane. Nice little laser there. Alrighty. That is going to do it for this break. Bam. Go ahead and get all these over here as well. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and get on into this recap. Crystal Palace here, Chris Richards, number 299. We have Jeremy Doku, number 299, going out to Manchester City. Eddie from Crystal Palace, number 199. Moses on the blue cracked ice, number 75, going over to Chelsea. We have, yeah, this guy right here. That guy, that's a name. This is going to be number 275 on the blue cracked ice as well. Then we have Kamada here for Crystal Palace, number 299. We're going to have Nicholas F, number 235, going over to West Ham United. We're going to have Richarlison here for Totem, number 199. Lloyd Kelly for Newcastle United, number 199. Savino for Manchester City, number 299. Joan Duran for Aston Villa here, number 199. We're going to have Will Hughes on the great-looking snake skin here. Very nice for Crystal Palace. Then we're going to have Felix for Chelsea on the white, number 235. Lemaire B for Aston Villa, number 299. Will Hughes showing up again on the blue for Crystal Palace, number 299. And then we're going to have Jay-Z here on the red, Manchester United, number 199. And for our autos, we're going to have Ian here. Ian autograph going over to Southampton. And then we're going to have Gilberto Silva. No, not Silvia. Gilberto Silva auto here going over to Arsenal. Then our two mags, we're going to have Kevin De Bruyne here on the penmanship signatures, 99 out of 99. Nice little bookend there going over to Manchester City. And then the big hit here, we have Wayne Rooney on the Prismania going over to Manchester United. All right, everybody, that is going to do it for me in this break. Thank you guys so much for filling this out and letting me do this one. I will catch you all in the next one. Actually, I'm going to do A and G half case.